Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Crafty Closet. Did you miss me? I hope y'all miss me because baby, I missed you guys a lot. So if you don't know, if you're new here, normally around this time of the year, I usually take a little break from my social media, YouTube, and it's always my birthday and I go away and I experience life because I am blessed to have been chosen to be here for another year. So now that that's over, had a great birthday, I'm back and we're getting right into things today. Today I'm going to show you guys how to use one of my favorite printable heat transfer papers. This is the #1 transfer paper that I use. It's at the top of my list. I'm going to do a video soon and we're going to go through the list of heat transfer papers that I really like and the ones I'm going to tell y'all don't waste your money on, but that's not what we're here for right now. Let's get into what we're going to be using today. Today I'm going to be using the HTVront Printable Transfer Paper. So for this project, I'm using a white t-shirt, and then I'm going to be using a light fabric transfer paper, and this is by HTVront. They also have the dark, but because my shirt is white, I'm using the light one. Then I have some regular old blue heat transfer vinyl, and of course, none of this can be done without your inkjet printer. So that's right. Right after we get through talking about this, we're going to get into what is printable heat transfer paper or printable heat transfer vinyl. Are they the same thing? Are they different things? I hear them so much. What can you do with them? Well, I'm going to show you guys exactly what you can do with printable heat transfer paper using it solely inkjet printer. No special machines needed, no special printers needed. And you know what you got to do. All you got to do is stick around. And I'm going to be right back. We're going to have our little lesson, and then we're going to go ahead and print our image. Stick around. Okay, y'all, it is lesson time. Let's get into it. What is printable heat transfer paper / vinyl? Well, it's a vinyl that you can print on using your inkjet printer. It's a gateway to sublimation. I tell you guys this all the time. It's the first step you can use when you want to see if you want to really get into, messing around with sublimation. The sublimation isn't cheap. Sublimation printers aren't cheap. Even converting them, it's the same thing. So we're using the HTVront transfer paper for light fabrics. Now it comes in light and dark. I'm using the light because my shirt is white. Transfer paper versus transfer vinyl. It's the same thing, y'all. It literally is just that the vinyl is attached to paper that you print off of your inkjet printer and that you then take and put on your garment. So it can be confusing, but transfer paper and transfer vinyl are actually the same thing. Like I said, it's just a printable vinyl that you can print on using your inkjet printer. Now let me show you what it looks like, right? After you do your image, now this image I created myself. You see how it has multiple colors. If I wanted to layer this, it would probably be annoying. So that's why using printable heat transfer, using the paper on your inkjet printer gives you the same type of deal when you're using sublimation. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and take this off and just make sure you take your time when you're peeling it so you guys can see it. Again, this is the vinyl that you're going to press. And this is a really good one. HTVront is what I started out with. It's what I still use. It's still like at the top of my list of printable vinyls. It's my #1 go-to. I'm going to do a video and give y'all my top list of printable vinyls that I love and the ones that I hate. Because yeah, there's some that really don't waste your money. So y'all see this? This is the vinyl. This is what my printer printed. This is the image that I created myself. It's cute, right? You see it? It says, I love crafting. But again, this was printed using this little buddy right here, my little printable, my little inkjet printer. Simple. This is what we're going to use that you're going to press on your shirt. Couple of things. You don't need to mirror this particular transfer paper. Some you will, some you won't. Just make sure you read the instructions. But the HTVront one, you don't have to mirror. Secondly, for your printer settings, you're going to always, and listen, set your settings to best, because you want it to be the color best. And quality is best, color, and make sure it sets the color. Mine's defaults to black and white, because normally they don't figure you're going to be printing a whole bunch of stuff in color using a regular inkjet printer. So now, as you see, this is it. It's small because, again, y'all know print and cut gives you a small footprint. So that's why a lot of times I'll use the vinyl to give myself a bigger footprint when I'm printing. Now, this is not the image I'm going to show y'all that I'm going to be using, but this is just to give you guys the lesson on how to use this. Again, make your design. You're going to make sure you flatten it in your Cricut design space. It's going to be attached to this paper. It's going to go through your machine. Once it prints out, you're going to detach it, take it off of the paper, and then we are going to press this on our shirt using a piece of parchment paper. That was easy, right? I'm telling y'all, it's not that hard. It's not that complicated. Once you use it enough, you'll be able to do it with your eyes closed, because that's what I do. Now, let's get into the image that I'm going to be using. I already told y'all what it is and how to use it and how great it is. And one of the reasons why I like it so much, because again, you can get these colorful images without having to layer a bunch. And it's a good gateway into introducing you to sublimation. Now here we go with this one. I'm going to show you guys the one that I chose. It's cool. You'll get into it when you get into it, because there's a lot. I gotta rep where I'm from. There's a lot going on in the city where I'm from, and you figure out why I'm going to use the image that I'm going to use. I'm going to show you how I put it together. I'll meet y'all at the Cricut. That's going to be a quick little 1-2. We're going to be get in and out of that, and then we're going to go ahead and press it, put on the shirt, and that's it. Y'all already know. Stick around all the way to the end of the video, and let's see what happens. Next part is in the Cricut. After that, we're going to the press. And then that's going to be it for the printable heat transfer paper by the good old people at HTVront. And this is not a sponsored ad. I bought this. I buy this all the time, actually. It's really good. And it's good for quick projects also. Y'all know I love y'all, right? I will never steer you wrong. I'm only giving you the things that I use to make the great projects that I do. Now, I hope you found this easy. I'm starting to ramble, so let's get going. I'm going to see y'all at the Cricut. Okay, so let's get into this design. It's really easy, y'all. It's a print and cut, so you already know what that means. It's just going to be one flattened design. I already have it on my canvas, so here we go. You already know. Repping for New York. I really don't have a basketball team, strangely enough, but the New York energy is high. You have to live here to understand it. It's crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to make this shirt using our HTVront Printable Heat Transfer Paper. Now, this image I got off of Etsy, and I already took my measurements out. You can see it's 9 by, you can see it right here. It's going to be the 912 by 74. Now, I needed the shirt to be a little, on one of my image to just look a little bigger. You guys already know print and cut, the sizing is just, I don't know. It don't work for you the way it should, unless you got a wide format printer. So let's go. What I did, and I will always do to make my footprint bigger, is add an offset, which is right here. Alright, so let's go ahead and put my image right there. Okay, so now this is going to be my offset. This is going to be my regular vinyl I'm going to press. And then, of course, the next sign is going to be the printable heat transfer vinyl. Can you put the two together? Yes, you can. All you have to do is remember to either slice. You should probably slice out your. Yes, I'm saying you should probably slice it out so that your printable paper is going to be on your shirt and not necessarily on the vinyl, because you might fall into a little problem and you might not. But I'm going to show y'all the way that I do it. So I'm going to go ahead and slice. And by slicing, I'm just going to take out the middleman, which is this portion right here. I'm going to uh, hide that part, take it out, and now here is my slice result, which is going to be this right here. This is the vinyl, and here we go. We're going to, you know what, let me put it back so that it slides right back in there. There we go. So the next is the printable. This blue outline is the vinyl, the regular vinyl. We're going to go ahead and put this on the shirt. And that's it. Like I told you guys, it's not that hard once you start doing it and using it. HTVront really is my favorite printable heat transfer paper for a lot of reasons. It's really easy to use. I've been using it since I've started in the printable vinyl paper journey, and that's one of the reasons why it is my top vinyl to use. Like I said, I'm gonna put a video together, y'all, and we're gonna go through all of my top printable heat transfer paper vinyl products that I like to use, the ones that are at the top of the list, and the ones that I don't want y'all to waste your money on using, because I've tried them and it just didn't work. But as you can see, this is it. This is all we have right now. So we're going to go ahead and put this on a shirt. Y'all know I appreciate you for watching as always. Consider hitting that subscribe button and that follow button, and come back to the Crafty Closet to see what we got going down. I got a lot of things coming down the pipeline. It's May. It's graduation season. We're going to be working on some graduation stuff coming up. Y'all know it's fun around here. So with that being said, I always want you to be well, my friends, and stick around to the end to see how this comes out on our shirt.